The ongoing U.S. federal government shutdown is steadily deepening its impacts, even as lawmakers remain stalemated over how to restore funding. Growing impacts. More than 750,000 federal employees have been furloughed or are working without pay, with large swaths of government operations suspended or paused. Basic services are starting to strain. For example, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, faces potential disruptions, leaving millions of low-income households exposed. In the housing and real estate sphere, federally backed mortgage programs and flood insurance policies are delayed, causing transaction pileups and uncertainty. The economy is taking a measurable hit. The Congressional Budget Office estimates the shutdown has already cost about $7 billion, with the figure possibly doubling if the stalemate continues. Critical data collection and regulatory functions are paused. For example, key monthly employment reports are delayed, complicating economic policymaking for institutions like the Federal Reserve. Why lawmakers are deadlocked. At the core of the impasse is a disagreement between the two major parties over health care subsidies under the Affordable Care Act (ACA) and broader spending and funding priorities. Democrats are demanding extended insurance premium tax credits in any funding bill, while Republicans oppose attaching such provisions to a short-term funding measure. Procedurally, the Senate filibuster remains a barrier. With 60 votes required to advance legislation, the GOP lacks the necessary support and is resisting a clean, continuing resolution without policy changes. Trust between the parties is also frayed. One Democratic lawmaker noted, "We're in an environment where we need more than a handshake." The absence of reliable cooperation is slowing negotiations beyond just policy differences. Although the House passed a stopgap measure to extend funding through mid-November, the Senate has repeatedly rejected it. What's at stake? Without a resolution, the shutdown risks cascading into wider economic and social damage, continuing disruptions to federal services and programs, mounting unpaid bills for workers, further erosion of consumer business confidence, and possible long-term inflationary or growth drag effects. Bottom line, the shutdown is more than just a political standoff. Its ripple effects are already hitting households, businesses, and the broader economy. Yet the path to ending it remains blocked by deep policy disagreements and procedural roadblocks, meaning that the longer it drags on, the more entrenched the impacts will become.